Hello guys, welcome to Allied Professionals. In today's video, we are going to create this amazing chart, right? So we are going to pay attention to 2021 and 2022. So this is a unicorn birth between 2017 to 2022, and then we're going to be showing some meaningful comments on our chart, so to make our analysis more clearer for whosoever that is going to use this analysis. So at a glance, you can see that between 2021 and 2022, we have 67% increase in the unicorn path, so which actually makes sense. And you can create all this in Excel. So let's get on to it. So, okay, so this is the data. This data is not 100% correct. You might need to check for the correct data on the internet, right? So some of it are correct, but comparing with some other data I saw on the internet, it looked a little bit different. So you need to do your own data gathering thing. Alright guys, so the first thing you're going to do is just highlight this, then press Control key. Control key is a shortcut to do all this. So Control key will take you to the chart. Go to the chart. Then I need a column chart. So if you want another chart, then you can click on more charts. So I'm going to click on the column chart. Okay, so I have this. Then I'm going to format my chart area. So this, I want this format data series. Then I want to make this bigger a bit. So I think this is okay. Right. So I want to change the color. Make this all gray. Right. So that's for the border. I don't want any border. Okay, so I want to fill this color with light gray. Okay. Right. Then I want to pay specific attention to these two guys because that's our focus point. So I'm going to make this guy a yellow guy, a purple guy. Then I'm going to make this guy a purple guy as well because it's part of our focus point. However, this is a main focal point, which is 2022. I'm going to make this a little bit transparent, about 50%. Okay, so this is fine. Then I'm going to remove this borderline, right? So this is no line. Okay. Again, I'm going to remove this. So I want this gone because I want this to be on top of this. So I remove this data label. Okay. Then I'm going to activate my data label here. So data label, I want it to be out end. Okay, so this is great. Now we are doing great. So one thing you want to do is to draw a line from this point down here, then from this point down here. So what we need to do is to use what we call error bars. But before we can use error bar, we have to use scatter chart. So which help us to pinpoint where we need to go, right? So this is y-axis will be this tall, okay, 600, and then because we want it to be on top of this, so to be this tall, and it will be this long, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's about 5, or because we want it at this edge, so we want it to be at 4 point something, 4.7 thereabout, or 5. So whichever one you want. Okay, so I'm going to add another chart here. So right click, change. Before that, I want to select data. Okay, then I want it to add data. So the first thing is going to be the lowest bar, right? So this is going to be the y-axis, how tall I want it to be. All right, so this is going to give us the bar chart. So however, what we want is a scatter plot, right? Because it's going to give us the fourth bar, so we need to change series type to scatter plot for scatter. Okay, then let it be on the secondary axis. Okay, right. Then I'm going to click OK. Right, so we have this. Right, so since we have this now, this is for this guy, so that means this have to move to this point. Okay, so let's go back to our chart, select data, then let's edit our lowest bar, and x-axis we're going to say move by 4.71. Okay, so this is here now, right at the edge of 2021 bars, which is fine. That is where I want it to be. For this, I'm going to remove this y value. Okay, so I want only this. Okay, Now again, I want to do the same for the highest bar, right? So I'm going to select data again, then I'm going to add data, let the name be highest bar, and let the X value move by this, and let this guy to be this tall by 1000, then click OK. Voila, so we have this, right? This is great. Again, so what do I want to do now? I need to draw this line from here to this point. So that means it's going to move on the horizontal axis, which is the Y axis, right? So I'm going to click on the first one, which is the lowest bar. I'm going to go to my chart design. I'm going to add error bars. Then I'm going to make this a standard error. Okay. Now you see nothing is showing, right? Okay. I'll do the same for this guy as well. Chart design, add label, then error bars, right? Okay. So what I want to do, I want to extend this to come outside. So that means I need to edit my error bars. So I'm going to go to chart series options. I'm going to look for the lowest x-axis bar. Okay, so this is the lowest error bars. Okay, then I'm going to make this a plus because I want this to extend outside. So this is going to be a plus. I don't want no cap. Okay, then I want to set my value. Okay, so I will specify my value, which is going to be a positive because we are moving towards the right side. So I want this to be this long by 2. Okay, so we have this. Okay, you can make yours to be longer if you want. Say you can put 3 here off. Okay, so I can put 3 here if I want, depending on what you want. So this will be too long for me. So let's just make this 2. Okay. Now let's do some editing here. So what I want to do, I want to format this guy to be, I want this guy to be 3, to be, let's say 2% thick, right? Then I want this guy color to be purple. Okay, but I want this guy to be 20% transparent. So for the tick option, let's remove this tick option. So let's remove this tick marker. I want the marker option gone. I want it to be none. Okay, so again, if you will see that this is a little bit extending. Okay, so let me delete this. Right, so our line is a bit extending outside here, so I don't want that to be. So two things we can do. We can either decrease this to make this 4.1. Okay, so that will continue to extend outside. So let's say we make this 4.2. Right, so that's still extending outside. So you can play with this number. Okay. Right, so this actually did the trick. So I'm going to do the same thing for this guy. Change the guy to 5. Alright, so from here again, let's change this box, go to this text box and then put some text in to show context to these numbers, and I'm going to say unicorn, bat, all those things. But instead of typing it, I'll just copy what I've done before to make our journey a bit faster, right? So I'm going to pick some of the things that we have here. All right, so these are just the text. So these are the text box. Okay. Okay, I'm going to copy this, then paste it here, right? So already I've done this. So I have this number of this here. This is fine. Okay, so I'm going to do the same for the lower one. So remember, I just showed you this is just inserting some text box here. Right, so I don't want us to waste time creating it and typing, so more reason why I'm doing this. Right, so we have this as well. Take for instance, so what else I want us to do is this. So I can change this to be, let's say this is 400. So this is automatically working with what we have here. So let's just change that to be, let's say 400, right? Okay. Then okay, so this is about 150%. Great. Okay, so I'm going to insert some arrows there. Go to illustrations, go to shapes. Then I'm going to look for this arrow. Right, I'm going to draw this arrow. I want it pointing up. Right. Okay, so let's do some formatting here. Let's make this a bit bigger. Let's make this, okay, I think that's what we do. Yeah, so I'm going to move this, then put it here to say that we are moving from this position to where we are. Then I'm going to go to illustrations again, go to illustrations, shapes, look for this line without anything. Okay, I'm going to go to format shapes. I'm going to delete this so it can be on a straight line. Okay, so let's format this. Let's make this yellow. Let's make this bigger. Let's make this 3 at the same time. Okay, shape format. So I want this to be 0. Okay, click on this, then point it to be to align with this guy. Okay, then shift this, let this be in the middle. Right, then this is how we do this kind of analysis. Right here is what is how to make this simple analysis and how to explain and how to do some tests to your analysis. Guys, so thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and let's make this channel a better one. Please leave a comment below, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.